Hello tribe, I believe you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, and if you have not do so, kindly subscribe to my channel so that you'll be able to receive notifications about my videos as I post, and just like the content, like the video, and welcome to the inciting show about agriculture, which is basically our life, one of the STEM that supports our life. Welcome to Introduction of Agriculture Extension. Let's just dive into the inciting session. Welcome. Introduction to Agriculture Extension. Welcome to this presentation on agriculture extension, a critical field that bridges the gap between agricultural research and farmers through education and practical solutions. Agriculture extension services empower farmers to improve their productivity, enhance sustainable practices, and contribute to food security. Agriculture is normally seen as work for old people, and most probably they don't have this knowledge and skills of scientific knowledge, and that's why extension education is coming in, where extension officer identify their issues, present them to the researchers. The researchers give the solutions or the findings, then the officers take them back to the farmers, enhancing productivity and hence food security. It's also essential you realize that the farmers will improve on their work ability. Let us just look at what is in our next slide. Key objectives of agriculture extension. Knowledge transfer brings the latest research findings and innovations to farmers. Capacity building empower farmers with skills and knowledge to make informed decisions. Sustainability promoting environmentally sustainable farming practices. Community development improving socio-economic condition of rural communities. Yeah, you realize that extension education is very important to our community, and these are just some of the highlighted key objectives of this extension education. Let's just proceed. Importance of agriculture extension. Agriculture extension plays a vital role in increasing agricultural productivity by promoting the use of modern techniques and innovations, enhancing food security, whereby by helping farmers produce more food in a sustainable way, we realize that the genetically modified seeds are able to produce more and more. And these genetically modified seeds, we realize that farmers are advised to plant in rows, and the people responsible to guide farmers on how to plant and produce them are the extension officers, and under the program of extension education. Improving farmers' livelihood by providing advice on business planning, financial management, and marketing access. You will also realize that the work of extension officers is to advise farmers on marketing and how to where to sell their products, and also link them with experts. And that's why extension of education is very important and plays a vital role in our community. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly do so, because very soon we will be forming a community. We will be conducting live chats and so on. So let's proceed. Principles of extension education. This extension education has several principles. We'll discuss each one of them as we move on. Number one, we have principle of need and interest. You realize that these SARS should have interest. They should have interest while working because it's a voluntary service, so interest is of vital role. Another principle is cultural diversity. The researcher or the extension officer must understand the diverse cultural activities of people so that the program does not interfere with the cultural diversity of the farmers or the community. Another principle is principle of adaptability and flexibility. The researcher must be flexible, say in time setting of the activity should be flexible. You realize that extension education does not follow any curriculum, so time setting should be of vital role, and the whole community should be concerned, and the researcher should be flexible with time and adaptability. The role of leadership. The researcher must also consider leadership in the community, say nyumba kumi, mzee wa mitaa, and so on. That the village elder should consider that while doing research. We'll also have the principle of all family approach. All family approach is where how beneficial the program is to all ages. How does it affect the youth? How does it affect the old age? How does it affect the children? Yeah, the researcher must consider the whole family approach. The principle of cooperation. See, the researcher must be able and willing to learn from the farmers and the farmers learn from the researcher. So cooperation is needed. Principle of relevance. How important or what are the major goals of the program? Principle of accountability. The researcher must be able to account for the for that actual program that the researcher is conducting. Let's say the researcher is conducting research about food security, so must be accountable of the outcome and the future expectations of the program. Let's just move to the next slide so that we see what we have. The role of extension agents. These are extension officers. Extension agents are the link between research institutions and the farmers. They conduct field visits to identify challenges faced by the farmers, organize training and workshop on new farming techniques, facilitate the adoption of new technology, help farmers access credit inputs and markets. You see, these are the vital role played by extension officers. Methods of agricultural extension. Demonstration, hands-on training in the field, where the farmer goes to the field and trains farmers one-on-one. That's demonstration. You realize that some fields are used as demonstration fields where fields are being identified. The researcher use the researched and proven techniques, and the farmers will see as a demonstration. Farmers field schools. Peers, peer learning groups that enhance farmers' skills. Realize farmers are grouped in some groups that they can learn. Maybe uh, there are groups where farmers can be able to share knowledge one on one. We also have mass media using radios, TVs, and social media uh, to reach large audience. You realize that most people nowadays are on TikTok, and what I'm doing right now is what is called digital communication, whereby I'm just delivering this information to many people. See, this is mass media. I'm now using mass media, social media to inform other people about the same thing. We also have workshop and seminars, interactive sessions to share knowledge and practices. The farmers are called to attend sessions and workshops where they can be able to learn more and more. Let's proceed to the next slide. We see what we have. Challenges in agricultural extensions. We have limited access to resources and fundings for extension services, poor infrastructure in rural areas, making it hard to reach remote workers, low literacy levels among farmers, hindering to adoption of new practices. We also have climate change, which increased the unpredictable of agricultural systems. Life, I would rather say climate change affect wide field, including the global environment, whereby glaciers in the polar regions are now melting and being deposited in the oceans. And this actually is due to deposition of greenhouse gases from our daily human activities, and also destruction of natural environment by clearing trees to pave way for agricultural activities. You realize that trees are not able to absorb more carbon dioxide, and that's why it contributes to global warming. This is a risk and we should act upon it. We shall do a video about environmental care. I will do that. Let's just proceed. Finally, let's conclude by saying agriculture extension is an essential service that helps farmers increase productivity, embrace sustainable practices, and improve their overall livelihoods. By transforming knowledge and building capacities, agriculture extension contributes to food security and rural development. Thank you for watching, and just ensure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Kogei Brian. Kindly do so.